Today in the grain market, soybeans were higher. Those futures are trying to test that $13 level. Just the market is just having trouble getting through it. I think that the commodity really outlook right now is pretty positive, and generally speaking, crush margins are still like really strong for beans. And the after the index rebalance over the last 3 days of this week, the investors were buying soybeans and buying soybean meal. And of course, that was the boost that soybeans needed to get up to this number. But I find it interesting that we're not able to get above that $13 mark. We just came within like $1.50 of it. So it looks like we're going to be waiting till next week to get there. But the CVAL right now is at 18.6%. So it's, firm, but it has slipped a little bit as of late over the last, couple of weeks. The soybean oil is 35.5 and the meal is up to 27.6. So the oil and meal markets are really very, very strong, and they're going to be carrying the day for soybeans in general. So regardless of the fact that we're still having challenges with the tariffs and what have you, we're going to be starting to focus on weather in Brazil. So that's the other thing that we're going to be looking at as we go forward. There's only, I believe, 8 days left of trade before the end of the year. So it should be interesting for the next couple of weeks. Now, corn was up as well. The market's surging higher to end the week. And again, the futures really got so close to that $6 mark, but we didn't quite get over it. I think that the futures has plenty of support right now. It looks like China's been buying corn from the Ukraine. So that's a positive in general, that corn is starting to move. We know that we've got some big crops coming in, and even with Brazil, there's expectation that there's going to be record crop there. That being said, demand is still pretty firm, and that's keeping everything going. And let's not forget what's happening with ethanol. The CVAL for corn right now is at 20.8%, so that's still pretty strong. Wheat today was also higher. The futures did hit their marketing year highs. As a matter of fact, corn hit its marketing year high as well. So those are a couple of things that are kind of buttressing the market and moving higher. Wheat is finally rebounding a little bit. That pullback was such a surprise, but I really feel like it was that index rebalancing, because in that rebalancing position, the majority of the traders were selling wheat. And I think that's really what pushed it so much lower. So I think that just knocked it off kilter. That's not saying that the market is still could be pretty strong, but it's got a little ways away to get back over that $8 mark. Because we were really thinking about $9 wheat, $6 corn, $13 beans, but we've got to get back over the $8 mark for wheat before that to happen. So we've got CVAL at 27.5% now, and it looks like that the market's going to heat up a little bit for the next couple of weeks. So keep watching as everyone starts to really settle their positions for the final push for 2021.